Hey there. So the other two series for CK3 I'm doing, those being the Custom Religions series and hopefully the Benin playthrough, those will still be continuing as soon as I get a chance to record them, but I've realized that my uploads have slowed down over the past couple months. I've been working a lot more. So I just wanted to be able to make a series that I could do on my own time with minimal editing on my own and really just playing the game how I play it normally. Maybe that won't be too interesting to a lot of people, but it'll be something to upload and maybe we'll have some interesting situations pop up along the way. This time around, we're going to be playing as the Kingdom of Georgia in 1066. My original plan for this series was to have it be heavily modded, but I just ran into too many problems with mods conflicting with each other, causing crashes and making me lose footage and stuff, so we'll just be doing a regular playthrough with my Iron Man compatible mod list that I'll link down in the description. And we're going to be playing as Georgia, who is a reasonably powerful kingdom, but also squashed between three of the biggest empires at this time, those being the Byzantines, the Cumans, and the Seljuk Turks. So, in short, we're in danger, but we're going to see what interesting situations arise out of us struggling to maintain independence and survival in this tumultuous time in history, and for how long we can carry on our legacy. So we're in a pretty decent situation right off the bat here. The main bullet points are, for our family, we have two children, and we're not going to have any more because our wife is almost 50. Our daughter is married to Prince Michael of the Byzantine Empire, who is actually the heir to the Byzantine throne. So that could be very useful to us to be married to the future emperor, because I don't think this one's going to last too much longer. So that's awesome. Means we won't have to worry about the Byzantines attacking us for at least a generation. Hopefully we can keep up some good marriage ties with them. They'll be a very powerful ally to have. I'm not going to form an alliance with him right now. He's only got 900 troops, and he's so far away that I don't even know if he'd be very useful if we get attacked. Our son is in an incestuous marriage with someone from our own family, so that's not great. It also doesn't give us really an alliance. For some reason, I can't negotiate an alliance with his either of his parents, even though they're both landed nobles in the Byzantine Empire. So I'm not really sure what the deal is there, but whatever. As for us, we're fine, but we're getting up there in age. So hopefully, we have a pretty decent heir. He's not gonna, his stats aren't as good as ours, but he'll be worthy enough. He's not terrible. We only have one major vassal. We have some baron tier mayors, and then we have one vassal, this duke, who basically owns half of our kingdom. He's 11 years old right now. He can't stand against us. Hopefully he doesn't become a problem when he grows up. And he is a member of our family. How is he related to us? Frankly, even the game doesn't know how he's related to us, but he's related to us, so we gotta watch out for the kid. He doesn't have any parents, any relatives whatsoever. We are his heir, so if he were to meet an unfortunate fate, we would inherit that half of our kingdom that we currently don't have. But we're an honest and just person. We wouldn't do that, especially not to our own kin. So we're gonna leave him for now. We have a decent council. Chancellor's kind of weak, but that's the least important council member, to be perfectly honest. Our patriarch also sucks, but at least he likes us, so we'll be getting those nice taxes, so he's good for something at least. No problems within the realm. Probably gonna start swaying my spymaster to like us. Don't really have any other vassals I can do it with, and it's always better to have your spymaster like you than not. And I've set up some marriages with our court, so hopefully we'll start getting some new knights in, or hetairai, as they're called, apparently, in our culture. We've got about 1,700 levies. That's more than our more than Alania, who are our neighbors to the north, and potentially allies. Not nearly as much as the Byzantines or the Cumans up here, but hopefully we can consolidate our power a little bit more in this area. And speaking of which, we are the kings of Georgia, but we only really have about half of what is historically ours. This other section of Georgia over here is Muslim-owned, but we have de jure claims on it, and all these guys are quite weak. We can pretty much roll over them, so I want to do that as fast as possible before they start getting consolidated or getting gobbled up by the Seljuks over here, because at that point it'll be basically impossible to take it. So I definitely want to use these de jure claims as fast as possible. And I was considering buying mangonels just to make these sieges go faster, but most of these, I mean, these two are just going to be one siege each, and mangonels would cost basically all of our money right now. So I'm actually fine with just face rolling them with having double the levies that they do. Hopefully we don't get attacked by the Cumans or anything. I don't think, well, they don't have a border with us, so I don't think they'll be inclined to. The Byzantines have other things to deal with right now. They're in a war against the Seljuks, so hopefully they should leave us alone too. It seems like the AI doesn't really want to declare offensive wars when they're already defending, so we're pretty safe in that respect. You know, we are honest and just, but I don't think it's too much to ask to bump up the taxes and levies of our fine relative Duke Dmitri, the young Duke Dmitri over here. In return, we will give him sanctioned war declaration, and we'll use the weak hook that we have on him as a head of his household. So, for all intents and purposes, this is a fair and just arrangement. So that'll limit a little bit of his power and make Georgia as a whole stronger. So we're going to go for that. It's going to make him upset a little bit, but he likes us decently still, so I'm not really worried about it. I think that's about it. I want to have all those marriages and get all that, have all my setup get out of the way before I start declaring on these guys, but we start with a good amount of... We start with 750 prestige. A de jure county claim will only take 90, and then if I want to de jure claim the duchy, that'll be 360. So we should be able to take all three of these independent realms and bring them under our wing and bring Georgia up to its de jure borders fairly decently without really needing to wait. We can just kind of do them back to back. These guys are, I mean, this guy has 300 troops. Nobody's got any levies yet because they haven't built any up. Nobody has any men-at-arms yet. So, shouldn't be too bad. So, we're going to let some time pass, and then we'll declare war on these little guys as soon as we can. So for some of the marriages, for the women in my court, I had them do matrilineal marriages to characters with high prowess, get some free, strong knights in. And for the men in our court, I looked for, well, I got one lady with high learning so that she can kind of be the court teacher and teach our children in the future. But I also went for positive inheritable traits, so that we can start, you know, create little mini lowborn dynasties of genetically superior characters, and eventually start introducing those genetic traits into our dynasty to benefit our heirs in the future. So we got someone intelligent, someone beautiful, and this is just a lady with super high learning. This guy's got 20 prowess, is an organizer and a legendary blade master and a brilliant strategist, so he's going to be a really good knight for us. Robust lady. And a fecund one. We'll go for our first war here to take the Sheikdom of oh Christ, Tbilisi. Yeah, that works. he even raising his troops? Oh yeah, there they go. Oh, I'm leading. I guess I'm a good warrior. Still, kind of risky. Oh. We captured his heir in the first battle. Didn't even have to siege. That's awesome. Well, that's one hell of a successful war. And before I move on to take the other counties, I'm just gonna revoke this guy's real quick because he cannot stay in power. It's gonna take a few months, but we're not really in a hurry. Actually have a siege leader here too, so we'll swap him in. That should make things a little bit quicker. That. So this next guy down here is actually my brother-in-law. He's married to my sister, but he would take an alliance. No, I don't think I will. I think I'll just become your liege instead. How about that? And I don't think it's a bad idea to make some mangonels now. We have the money to eat it, and it'll help us in our third war that we're about to wage. I guess now we do get an alliance. Okay, that's pretty cool. 900 troops, and she's decently close to us in the Byzantine Empire, so yeah, I'll take it. Hope you like kissing your cousin, son. He doesn't like me, but he'll come around. Hopefully. Maybe we can help by tossing him on the council. Make him our chancellor. That helps a little bit, and we'll start swaying him. Someday he'll realize that was for his own good. Speaking of good things, time to finish up Georgia. Capital's being raided by Alania. Wow. Wait, how are they raiding me? They're not. Oh, they're tribal. Huh. I see. Well, if you hurt any of my family, you know, if you take some money from me, you know, I can get over it. If you hurt any of my family or kidnap anybody, we're gonna have some problems. Oh no, you kidnapped my wife. And my kinsman. Alright, well, now we know who we're gonna kill next. Don't have Casus Belli on him. Yeah, that'll change. $100 for my wife. No way. Oh, he just released her. It's, you know, surprisingly kind of him. Oh, that's my brother-in-law? My half-sister is married to him. Huh. Okay. And we got the ruler. Bali Fadwa. That's why you don't lead your troops unless you're me, because I always win. Don't lead your troops if you're gonna lose. Gonna be honest though, Chief, you can't keep having those titles. Oh, my brother-in-law doesn't like it that I'm fabricating claims on our enemies. Too bad, they're our enemies for a reason. Maybe it's not just, but they broke the non-aggression pact first by raiding us. Look who got captured again. Look who lost again. Look who's getting all their titles revoked. Look, it's nothing personal against these Muslim barons, but these are Georgian Orthodox. The Ashari don't know how to rule them. So I'll assign people who do.